The Detroit Lions absolutely dominated the Green Bay Packers to start week 4 of the NFL season. And while the Lions defense did most of the work, the Lions offense was fantastic as well. So in this video, I want to take a look at a few plays from the Lions offense that helped them get this victory against the Packers. All right, first play I want to take a look at here. As you can see, it's really just a simple wide zone play, but it's the blocking that makes this play beautiful. So like I said, wide zone. Gibbs knows he's going to have to make a decision. Are we going to take this thing outside? Are we going to hit this bubble right here? Or are we going to cut back? Now, I mean, the offensive line makes this decision very easy for Gibbs here, as you can see right now. Starting over here on the right side, Sewell on the tight end completely eliminate this poor defensive end over here. The right guard does a nice job of sealing off this defensive tackle. And then over here, the center is able to climb to the second level and take on the linebacker, who at the snap of the ball kind of takes a little like false step like right there, and he kind of just takes himself out of the play, to be honest with you. But one thing I like about this play is pay attention over here to the right side of the screen. You will see St. Brown come in and just absolutely destroy that defensive back, allowing Gibbs to get a few extra yards on the play. So again, just a beautiful play all around from the Lions to start this game. Offensive line did a perfect job blocking, and then St. Brown coming in there and laying the wood on that defensive back. And in this next play here, it's 3rd and 5. The Packers are going to be in man-to-man coverage, and they're going to be expecting some crossing routes. Usually on 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, that's what you get. So they're going to be in cover 1 robber. And this guy right here, this safety is going to be the robber, just meaning he is going to come down here and try to rob any of these crossing routes that he sees come across the field. But in this case, it doesn't work out for you. You see Jared Goff is able to hit his tight end with a nice ball over the middle, and Goff knew where he was going with this football all along. But what's most really impressive about this is he waits until there's no way that that robber right here coming down can make a play. He waits until that tight end is past him to throw the ball, and he zips a nice one in there perfectly on really good coverage. And the tight end, Laporta, who has been fantastic to start the year, makes a huge play. And in this next play here, this is just a fantastic job of manipulating the defense. So the Lions are going to be in 2-by-2. And first, watch up here at the top of the screen. The Lions are just going to be running a stick concept, right? So a stick concept is essentially just you're going to have a guy in the flat and a guy kind of just sit down right here on, what is called a stick route. Well, down here at the bottom, you're going to have the same concept, right? Flat route, stick route. But this time the offense takes advantage of Rasul Douglas, who jumps the stick route, because Rasul Douglas knows, he watches the Lions film. They love the stick concept. So Douglas was just trying to make a play on the ball, and then any other time it would have been a smart break, but not this time. The Lions knew that he was going to attack that, and so instead he stops on his route and then continues back upfield for the touchdown here. And I believe Jared Goff said he went up to Douglas after the game and said, look, we knew we were going to get you on that. We knew you were going to bite on that stick route, so that's why we threw it. But again, just a masterful job by Ben Johnson, Jared Goff, and that entire Lions offense of just manipulating that defense to score this touchdown. Here we go. This is 3rd and 3, and this right here is just another masterful job from Jared Goff, reading the defense, hitting his throw. Okay, so what do we got? We got, looks like a 1 high. This guy, you can kind of tell he's going to be cheating down. So we're going to have cover 3, right? So cover 3, what do you have? You have 3 deep, and then you got 2 hook players. Well, here's one of the hook players. This obviously has to be the other hook player, right? Because this guy's going to have the flat. This guy's going to have the flat. So that means this guy has no choice but to come down here and play this hook. So the Lions are going to run a concept that takes advantage of those zones. Like I said, they know this guy is going to come down here and play this hook zone. So what do? They sit a guy right there, and yep, what do you know? This guy comes down here, flies down the field to get this guy, because once again, that's his zone. But this receiver on the outside right here is going to break inside, and that's going to be wide open, nothing but grass, because again, this guy back here, he has the flat, and this guy has deep, so he can't come inside, right? So as you can see, that receiver, number 8 there, is going to come wide open over the middle. And again, on the other side, everybody's occupied in their zones. They have another sit route right here over the middle to take this guy out of the equation. So that's a pretty easy completion from Jared Goff. I shouldn't say easy because it's a really nice throw still. So again, just another nice throw from Goff and another concept from Ben Johnson and that Lions offense. This next play here is just going to be a little bit of one back power from the Lions. And when power is blocked perfectly, there's not a more beautiful play than it, okay? So what do we got here? One back power. This tight end is going to kick out this defensive end. these two are going to double team up to this backside linebacker right here. This guy is going to block down on this defensive lineman, and this guy has him right there. Okay, and then obviously on power, we got the guard pulling around for this linebacker right here. But what makes this play even easier on those big guys up front is this motion right here from this receiver. This guy motions across, and that gets those linebackers to have to move over a gap. And all that does is just create better angles for these big guys up front to execute their blocks, and then David Montgomery does the rest for a nice gain. And this play here is the big play to Kalif Raymond on the reverse up the sideline for the huge game. And again, everything in this offense is just set up for success, right? You got 3-by-1, right? 3 guys over here. That usually tells you the action is going to be over here, right? Not only that, at the snap, two linemen are going to pull, and the play action is going to fake this way. So what does that do? That gets the defense flowing this way. Everybody flows that way, but then you got Raymond on the end around and a guy with his speed. You know, once you overcommit to that run over there to the left, good luck catching this guy. So again, another beautifully designed play by Ben Johnson and the Lions offense for, again, another huge play. And this next play here, this is just a beautiful job from Jared Goff, understanding what the defense is going to give him, right? So pre-snap, you got 3 guys on one side of the ball and a linebacker walked up here, right? Jared Goff is a veteran. He knows what's really going on, right? You can see him point to the running back right here. Let the running back know, hey, that guy up there is going to be coming, right? This guy, he ain't doing nothing, right? So at the snap of the ball, Jared Goff knows this guy is going to back out and this guy is going to blitz. So what does that mean? What do you do when there's a blitz? Well, you replace him. What does that mean? Well, you throw the ball where he would be. So that's exactly what Jared Goff is going to do here on this play. You can see that receiver just runs a quick slant over the middle, and that's just easy money from Goff. And again, just a good job from him understanding what the defense has given him and taking it. Here it is. You can see him point to him. Hey, like, look, that guy's blitzing. Pick him up while I hit this quick slant over the middle. And that's exactly what happens. And this next play here, another run play. This is a little bit of counter action. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like even I could have got a yard on this play. I mean, look at the size of that hole, man. Who couldn't run through there? No offense to Montgomery, he had a solid night. But man, that's just too easy. And, you know, again, all right, so what do we have? This tackle and this guard are going to block down on this guy to this backside linebacker. Okay, the center is going to block down, and this guard is going to pull around and kick out this defensive end. And then this tight end is also going to pull through for this linebacker right here, number 7, Quay Walker. And you can see how it all just plays out perfectly. Right? I mean, it does not get any better than that, right? Tight end hits his block. The tackle on the front side hits his backside linebacker. This guy, he don't even have nobody to block. That's how perfect this play turned out. So again, another beautifully executed play from the Detroit Lions for another explosive run. And in this next play here, it's pretty obvious pre-snap. The Packers are going to be in a cover 2, right? You got your cloud defender down here, over here, and then your 3 middle defenders. Now the Rams are going to run a nice little play action concept that kind of just floods the left side of the field, right? You got a guy occupying the flat, the intermediate, and the deep. And this guy right here is the deep half of the field. His job is to simply not let anybody get behind him, right? But the thing is, this route underneath right here takes away these hook zones and occupies them and keeps them pulled down and gives Jared Goff, enough room to hit a nice throw down the sideline right there for the completion. And this play right here is what pretty much iced this game. It was 17-27 at this point, and then they hit this, and it's pretty much over from there. And then a couple plays after that, you got the Lions down here just running inside zone. And what's impressive about this play is how long the offensive linemen are holding their gaps, right? I mean, we got double teams up front. If you're the Packers, I mean, somebody's got to get off a block. And, you know, Montgomery, once again, with another nice run, takes it down to like the 1 yard line. And the next play after this, they punch it in for the touchdown, essentially ending the game right there. And that's really it for this video, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoy football content like this, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. But if not, if you just want to watch, that's cool too. Appreciate you guys watching. Peace.